Hi and welcome to Walrus's Cookery Kitchen. Today I'm joined by Dormin87, also known as Rikki Hammond, who is a health and safety expert.
Hello there.
And today we'll be making Nouveau Cuisine. Is there anything that we should know about Nouveau Cuisine before we continue?
Well, yes, it's quite healthy for you, but it's also relatively safe. So if you do make Nouveau Cuisine, don't be alarmed, because you won't die.
Yes, it is a scientifically made food and it is very good for you. Okay, so we're going to go to that now. To make Nouveau Cuisine, we use jelly, OXO cubes, energy drinks, and milk. Now the energy drinks and milk were recommended to me by Rikki for this specific recipe. And why is that, Rikki?
Well, it makes an awesome sauce which will go well with the Nouveau Cuisine, and also it's very safe.
That is a very excellent point. We need to make sure that everything's safe. I'm going to take an extra plate in here, and we're going to have that in the background for the excess jelly, because we want a load of different types of jelly here.
And also, it's safe.
Yep, definitely very safe there. So we've got lime jelly being the first type of jelly to be used in Nouveau Cuisine. We're just going to cut off 3 little squares of that. Okay. That smells delicious.
It certainly does. It smells very healthy.
Next we're going to add some blackcurrant jelly.
Now I will say, if you're going to attempt this, don't try strawberry jelly, because that is the only unsafe jelly to use, and you might actually get pregnant from it.
Yeah, a lot of pregnancies have been happening recently due to strawberry jelly, so we'd advise you to avoid it. So it's quite tough cutting jelly with a knife, so make sure your knife is sharp.
But safe at the same time.
Exactly. Which means that you don't hold your knife like that. That would be very stupid.
That is very unsafe. Now, out of the 3 jellies, I'd say that the orange jelly that we're using is definitely the healthiest for you, because, well, it's just got the most colour out of it.
Exactly. The orange jelly also tastes the nastiest, which means that it's definitely good for you, and it's full of things like vitamin A, gabapentin,
and a slight bit of radium as well.
Exactly. With the other jellies, we have a little bit of Phil Collins here in the blackcurrant jelly.
And I do believe Bing Crosby's in the blackcurrant.
Exactly. You can tell because it's black.
That's very unsafe.
Exactly. Now, basically we got the lime jelly there, and the lime jelly is brilliant. You can tell it's lime because it's English, and well, you know what they say about the English.
I must say, this is looking good already. Exactly.
As you can tell, Nouveau Cuisine is really racist. What we got a couple of OXO cubes. I'm going to have 2 OXO cubes, which is going to be 1 each for myself and Rikki. Would you like to peel your OXO cube there?
I certainly will, yes. Yes, oh, and a bit of the jelly got stuck to there, but that's okay. It was perfectly safe.
Exactly. We're not using strawberry jelly.
No.
Strawberry jelly's really bad. Raspberry jelly's bad as well, but it just turns you into a werewolf.
Exactly. I mean, raspberry jelly looks a lot like strawberry jelly, but don't be fooled by its appearance. It can be very deceptive. Exactly.
It has sharp teeth as well because it's a raspberry. Okay, so we're going to sort of plonk these down on the plate. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stir it with a knife. Stirring it might not appear to have any effect on it, but what you're actually doing is you're aligning the magnetic structure of the food. So you've got to stir it carefully and try and get the different colours as far away from each other as possible.
I found that as well. You need to do that, because that way it'll make it the safest form, because if the jellies of the same colour stay together for too long, they might actually explode, and they might be replaced with different colour jellies, which you'll then have to match 3 of the same colour together as well.
Exactly, and that can be fatal. Okay, and I'm going to move this just out of shot, because what you want is you want a nice, clean-looking desktop there. Now it's very important to have a tidy desktop. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the milk, and we're going to make a little bit of sauce. So we're going to pour a little bit of milk. As you can tell, this milk came from a cow.
Indeed. You definitely want cow's milk, and make sure it's white milk as well, because that red milk and that yellow milk is very unsafe for you.
Now, one thing we need to note about cow's milk is it's actually acidic. heavily so. If you are allergic to acid, you might want to take goat's milk because that is an alkaline milk.
Indeed. However, I find that the energy qualities of this energy drink might actually nullify the acid of the milk, in which case it'll make it perfectly safe.
Right, so we're going to pour that in there. Look how beautiful that looks. Really enjoy that.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay.
I'd say that's enough. Yeah.
We're going to stir it with the spoon. Now, it's not necessary to have a huge amount of this on here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let Rikki sort of ladle some of it out onto the plate there. I'm going to
Thank you very much. Now I can already feel it thickening up inside there, and that makes it absolutely fantastic.
The froth is really, really good.
There you go, just all over.
Just in little dollops everywhere, wherever it feels like it. On the jelly, try and get it as much on the jelly cubes as possible.
Yeah, try not to get it on the OXO cubes because you don't really want that on there. It's very unsafe for it to be on the. There you go. I think one more spoonful.
No, this is Nouveau Cuisine, so be very gentle with it.
Oh, definitely. You want to be gentle with Nouveau Cuisine. If you're too harsh, you might die.
Exactly. And dying is not good for your safety.
Definitely not.
So, Rikki is going to take the plate, so that you can see we're actually going to enjoy this. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. This is the perfect dinner to get for yourself if you've got a girlfriend coming over, that sort of thing.
It's the perfect appetizer.
Wow, you can really smell the energy drink mixing with the milk there.
Wow, yeah.
You can also see that up close. That is absolutely beautiful.
It almost kind of looks a lot like Turkish Delight.
Exactly. In fact, I can barely tell the difference. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try it out.
Indeed.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with an orange one first.
Indeed. I think I'm going to go for a Bing Crosby cube, actually.
Okay.
Okay, let's give this a go.
That is utterly delightful.
Oh, yeah. Oh. And I tell you what, the way that the OXO cube is infused with the milk and the energy drink, it's really something else. You can taste the beefiness.
Exactly. You see, the OXO cubes, they seep out into the milk and then they infuse, and it basically gets all of the electrolytes in the different energy cubes into your system, and that is a scientific fact. And that makes you much healthier. I'm going to go with a limey cube here.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think I'll go for an orange one this time, definitely. There you go. Obviously, the orange ones are the toughest to get through, so I've had to be a bit forceful, but don't worry, I was safe.
Now, at this point, I can definitely taste the milk.
Oh, yeah. No, I can definitely... Yeah.
The milk at this point will be mixing in your esophagus here, and it could go into either lung depending on whether you're asphyxiating yet.
Indeed, yeah.
The smell is actually quite pungent.
It's definitely kicking up a pong.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try one of the Bing Crosby cubes. Take a nice long look at that. That is delicious and
yeah, that's
absolutely delicious. Note it's important to save your OXO cubes till last because they are the primers for the electrolytes.
Oh, indeed, yes, indeed. They infuse with everything and they make it very safe and very healthy as well. This is a very healthy dish.
It is extremely healthy. So which one would you like to go with?
I'll let you decide, Mr. Chan.
Well, I really like the green one, so I'm gonna take another green.
Okay. I think I'll go for the last orange cube there. There you go. You don't want too much of the milky substance on there, just in case, because it might be quite unsafe.
I don't know. I quite like the milky substance. I think it's got a lot of addictive qualities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop up some so that there's a nice amount on there. Right.
And also,
like that. That's delicious. Look at that. The milk is really curdling now.
It is, and it's mixing with the OXO cubes as well, and it's giving it a very unique taste to it.
Okay. Would you like the final cube?
Oh no, you are the host.
Oh, thank you. You are too kind.
That's me. I am the health and safety expert.
Well, you certainly are. Okay, and to finish that off, we're going to try eating the OXO cubes now. Would you recommend this, health and safety expert, Rikki?
Well, you see, being the health and safety expert that I am, I find that OXO cubes can be slightly unsafe, but knowing your calibre, Mr. Chan, I know for a fact that it'll be perfectly safe and healthy for you.
Really? I think you should definitely try it.
Well, go on then, I'll give it a go.
I think I'm going to use my fingers on this one because there is a very, very important attunement between man and food. So I'm going to put my fork down.
Indeed, I'm going to put my fork down as well.
I'm going to use my fingers to take the OXO cube.
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Got a nice amount of milky white substance on that. Mmm.
Delicious.
Are you ready?
Yes, if you don't mind, I'll probably just take a small bite. I am quite full. So.
Okay. Well, that was magical. Absolutely magical. The OXO cubes are really, really strong.
They certainly are, Jan. They certainly.
We will be back in just a moment. We are sorry for the delay in the program. We couldn't resist but be happy about the amazing food which we had. So what we decided to do was we decided to cut all the celebratory crap and just get to the final goodbye message from us.
Indeed, because it was such a glorious, glorious meal that it was just too epic to share with you guys, I'm afraid.
And we threw an entire party there. But it has been brilliant having you on the show. Health and safety expert Rikki, it's been amazing.
Always a pleasure.
And we're going to pan across now and we're going to fade out to the beautiful, beautiful mixture of energy drink and milk. That is a synergy that is absolutely beautiful.